Hey, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the mid-monthly check-in. Excuse me, it's going to be for the Water Sign Collective. Water signs, you are up first. I am doing these mid-monthlies in the order that I am guided to, and water signs, you are first. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable, and time as well as the energy is fluid. I am using a new deck. I am starting, using the good tarot, and pardon me, but we are coming up upon Mercury retrograde, so you guys know how that can be. So with that being said, we're going to jump in. I am only using the tarot deck for these mid-monthlies as I was guided to. So, let's see what's going on as it pertains to the Water Sign Collective for the mid-month of January. As you guys know, time as well as the energy is fluid. And all of my readings are timeless, so... And I feel like, pardon me, like the reason why I was guided to do the water signs first is because like all day I've just been like, craving water. And I drink water, regularly. And as I sat down to start the reading, I heard I believe it's the Black Eyed Peas, Where is the Love? Excuse me, so I don't know if that song may mean something, to someone. I don't, so you may want to listen to the song, read the lyrics. But we're going to see what's going on for the Water Sign Collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as it pertains to the mid-month energy. What messages do we need for the Water Sign Collective as it pertains to guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding, as well as protection? Let's see what needs to come through. I am just going to do one more. Right. A lot of throat chakra energy going on. So bottom of the deck we have the Five of Water as the overall energy, the Five of Cups, which is an energy of, the Five of Cups to me, just in general, is like a, a spilled milk card, crying over spilled milk. But what I'm actually feeling off of this is, someone, whether it's you or someone that you're energetically connected to, is, I feel like they're deep in their feelings of, regrets. I almost feel like, someone may be feeling like, they're just drowning emotionally. And then with the moon up under that, the moon is water energy. It's Cancer and Pisces for me as a reader. But it is an energy of like illusion, confusion. We do have the full moon that's actually coming up in Cancer. So the moon energy could be, playing a part. It almost feels like someone is becoming, it almost feels like enlightened to some deep feelings that they've had. With the Hierophant up under the moon, it could be in regards to a relationship. But it could also be, in regards to, value, the Hierophant speaks of, traditions, values, family values, structure, stability. It is Taurus energy. And I just heard, like, I didn't value it. Whatever that may mean for someone, I didn't value it. Let's see what comes out, though. Well, pay attention, because that full moon is actually going to be on the 17th of January. So let's see what's going on. What messages do we need as it pertains to the water sign collective? Alright, so we have the Two of Wands, Two of Fire in this deck. What other messages do we need for the collective? I'm going to get all the cards out. That Two of Wands, it speaks to, for some, it could be a crossroads. For some, it could be, setting intentions. I'm also getting, like, an energy of, like, seeking guidance. What other messages do we need for the water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as it pertains to this mid-month energy. It's too many. What messages do we need? Then we have the Tower with the Two of Swords, the Two of Air. Let's see what else comes out. What other messages do we need for the water signs? Ooh, it's too many. Give me less cards, please. What other messages do we need? This Tower is making me feel like there was, like, almost a sudden realization. I almost feel like a sudden truth that someone has came into awareness of, especially coupled with this Two of Swords, which is an energy of not wanting to look at something, not wanting to accept the reality of something. But with the Tower, it feels like that's being blown up. Then we have the Three of Swords with the Three of Cups, the Three of Water, the Three of Air and the Three of Water, and the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles. So what I feel like is, like, someone is, either at a crossroads as it pertains to, like, some type of separation or breakup. With the Three of Swords here, it almost feels like walking away from, like, old hurts or old pain. I'm getting, since we do have the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups, with the Three of Cups coming out up under this Tower, it makes me feel like there's either been, like, a breakdown or a breakup in regards to a third party situation. Which it could be, like, in a relationship, there could have been a third party. Whether a third party was another person, place, or thing, only you know for your situation. But it could also, be like a friend group, a group of friends. There was some type of Tower moment, is what it feels like for me. And then, like I said, this tower, with this tower next to this Two of Swords, some type of sudden truth or realization is coming. Or, you know, depending on where you're at in the timeline, it may have come out or it is going to be coming out. Because from the Two of Air to the Three of Air is the Ace of Swords. And it is, like I said, in regards to, you know, value. We have the Four of Earth here. The Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles, which could be an energy of, you know, holding on. It is Pentacles, so, you know, it is something tangible. It could be money. It could also be your own value. Someone could be coming into the awareness of their value, whether within a group dynamic. We'll see what's at the bottom. Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups, which speaks to like illusion, confusion, you know, having multiple options. It also speaks to, you know, it could be a card of like wishful thinking. But the way that I'm seeing it is like almost through this realization with this Tower moment, this Seven of Cups actually feels like positive. Like it's almost like I feel like someone is saying, you know, now that I've separated myself from this, look at all that's, you know, possible for me. And with the Page of Cups, the Page of Water, there could be a message coming in, some type of communication coming in. It almost feels like to help you like pick the best option, or some of you, you know, you could be making an offer to someone as well. But let's see. Let's take a look at this Tower. Tell me about the Tower, please, Spirit. What is this Tower? The Lovers. Someone could be realizing how can I put this, like realizing yeah, like they're like, it almost feels like someone is realizing a spiritual connection like they have to someone. Maybe they didn't want to believe it, but it's like it can no longer be ignored is what they're saying. Give me one more for this Tower. But it could also be like someone who was refusing to make a decision is almost being forced to make a decision, because the Lovers could be a card of decision as well. Yeah, and then we have the Four of Swords. And I just heard like I want to fix this. With the Four of Swords, you know, that's an energy of healing. It's an energy of, you know, taking the time out. You know, taking a break. And normally, in the traditional tarot, someone has the Three of Swords above his head, and he's laying on the Ace of Swords. Which from the 4 to the 3 is the Ace. And the 2 to the 4 is another 2. So this could be another, like this could be playing out between you and another person. But it is almost like this masculine energy with the King of Air, the King of Swords at the bottom, that is having like this, it almost feels like an awakening. And, you know, there with the Two of Pentacles, because we have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, they're not sure what to do about it. They don't know if they should, like, it almost feels like come in as this Knight of Water, which is the Knight of Cups. but they're being presented with the, this Ace of Earth, which is, it's looked at as an opportunity. It's looked at as as a fresh start, a new beginning. With this Ace of Pentacles here. That they're, thinking about investing in. But maybe they, just don't know how to say it, because then we have the Ace of Wands. I almost feel like this may be something new, to this person. I mean, we do have the Ace of Swords. The new, the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which could be, like a new start, a new beginning. So someone, this could be, I almost feel like the first time someone has ever, or may have communicated how they feel towards you, or you them. But that's what I feel. That's what I feel. Tell me about this Three of Swords. And now it's like I'm getting like almost like some hesitation off of this Two of Wands. And then we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, the Three of Wands is an energy of, moving forward. Being, future focused. And whoever this is, they're coming out of a period of stagnation with the Hanged Man there. Or they're gaining some enlightenment on how they need to move forward from any past hurts, upsets, losses, breakups, heartache, heartbreak. Give me one more. Because with the Two of Wands, like I said, I'm feeling like a hesitation. But with this giraffe here and carrying the lantern is giving me, hermit vibes. Like this person is being guided to move towards it, is actually going towards the Lovers. Like this connection with another person. Is like, only thing it makes me want to say is like coming to the surface, like coming to the forefront. With that tower there. Give me one more for the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords there? Yeah. And then we have the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they're moving forward. They're coming out of this place of hurt and heartbreak. It could be, that this masculine energy could be going through a breakup. But they're like so focused on, their stability and value. And, it almost makes me feel like they're sure. Like a part of them, like I'm feeling it like a couple of different ways, because it's like it's undeniable. What they didn't want to realize in the past, now that it's coming up in regards to this Lovers or a decision that they've made in the past, is coming to the forefront and it can't be denied. And this masculine energy is like seeking, look, just as I said it, like seeking, balance with the Temperance card here, but it's like emotional balance. It's like they're ready to like just go with it, whatever it may be, and close out this past cycle with the World here, because it is, ending with the Ten of Swords, any confusion or doubts with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Oh, where is it? Here it is. And the Ten of Swords. They're putting an end to that. It was like almost like this masculine is putting a pattern to like negative thinking. And ready to, you know, collaborate and create. There is still some fear here though. But it's all like, it makes me want to feel like it's not real. It's not real. And it's kind of, you know, holding them back with this Five of Wands from, you know, seeking the balance that they seek, seeking, you know, emotional balance. With the Four of Wands and the King of Cups. And with that energy, it's like they need to like almost detach emotionally from whatever happened to them in the past. And it could have been, you know, another person, because we do have the Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles now, that, you know, if they're currently in a situation with them, you know, they're, you know, discontent with the Four of Cups. It almost makes me feel like not satisfied, like their thirst is not being quenched. Put these back in order. Nope. What is this Three of Cups? Then I say I felt the Hermit. Here goes the Hermit, clarifying the Three of Cups. Yeah, like I said, they're seeking something more emotionally fulfilling. Possibly, you know, a feminine energy, or a feminine, you know, that harnesses this air energy. Maybe one more for the Three of Cups. Too many. The Three of Cups. Oh, give me less cards, please, Spirit. The Three of Cups. Yeah. So it's like they're almost, what this masculine is seeking in order to attain like this Three of Cups, like energy, is, you know, inner strength, inner courage to go ahead and make this move. Yeah, because they're at the bottom of the deck. Whether it's communicating how they feel with the Eight of Wands or actually going towards it, because the Eight of Wands is, you know, fast forward movement. Yeah. And making an offer, or making the effort with this Page of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting, the effort to go after their happiness with the Nine of Cups. For some of them, you know, it is a person, but for some of them, it's like that feeling of, you know, just being emotionally satisfied. Yeah. Wow. And what's under that? We have the Five of Swords and the Sun. Yeah. Because whatever this Five of Swords is, it's like it's their own thoughts that's kind of defeating them or blocking them from their happiness with the Sun. And let's take a look at the Two of Wands, and then we'll grab the, you know, get some guidance or advice. What's the Two of Wands? Look, the Star. And like I said, I felt the Hermit vibes off of this Two of Wands. And normally, you know, the hermit carries the star in the lantern. So for a lot of you, this star is an actual person that you're being guided to go towards. They could be a healer. Look, a healer, a guide. I just heard an inspiration. And then we have the Two of Cups. Give me one more for the Two of Wands. Yeah. You cannot make this up. The Eight of Wands. So either they want to communicate with this person or move towards this person. But they're being guided to do so. Yeah, this feminine energy that they're wanting to go towards is like, especially with that owl, highly like intuitive, intellectual, honest, true. I just heard. Yeah, and then there's the Judgment heart. And look, for some of them, they are being guided to call you. So you may get a call, you know, out of the blue, but it's like almost like a spiritual, you know, like calling for them to go towards this person. Whether that's you or, you know, you going towards them or them coming towards you. But it's going to like help them, like you may be helping them to heal whatever this Three of Swords is. What's the guidance or advice? Yes, it's time to work with this person. With the Three of Pentacles. Collaborate. Create something. Because the possibilities are endless. Is what I just heard. Give me one more for the guidance or advice. The guidance or advice for the water sign. So many. Give me less cards, please. The guidance or advice for the water signs. Yeah. And stop resisting with the Nine of Wands here. That's the guidance or advice to, you know, go ahead and collaborate with this person. Stop resisting. The fear that you have is not real. It's time for you to open up as this Knight of Cups. And then the reading, you have the Ace of Swords. I knew it was going to show eventually. This masculine energy knows and sees it. Knows and sees it. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and like I said, for some of you, they want to open up and just communicate their truth. Because it's like they can no longer hold it back. They're telling me to clarify the Two of Swords. Which I already felt like it was, them not wanting to come or, it's not even accept. It's just they didn't want to. They tried to like fight the feeling. But with that Tower moment, it can no longer like be denied. They felt like if they didn't have to look at it or deal with it, that it would just like go away. But the Tower is coming in. The Tower is coming in. What do we have here? Yep. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Two of Water, Queen of Water. Yeah. For some of them, they just didn't want to realize or, accept how they really felt. about this person who's showing up as the Star and the Queen of Cups, as well as the Queen of Swords. Yep, look. Justice at the bottom. Now, if like I said, I do feel like this Three of Swords is something or someone that they're separating from in order to come towards you. I don't know if they'll tell me. Give me one more for this Three of Swords. What is this past hurt or pain that this masculine is leaving behind? Seeking stability and shelter. Sheesh. So for some of you, like it could be a person, place, or thing. We got the Temptation here, which is the Devil card. It could be a toxic relationship, a toxic bond, whether it's to a person, place, or thing, but this is what they're leaving behind. Yes. Separating themselves from it. With the Nine of Pentacles. Releasing. That's what they're saying. Releasing with the Eight of Air. And then you see like the feathers are falling down. Wow, water signs. It could be, you know, an addiction to food, an addiction to money, an addiction or a toxic bond to a person. Like I said, person, place, or thing, it doesn't matter. But they were tied to this devil energy, and now they're even like, you know, realizing or looking back like they need to separate from it. The Nine of Pentacles is someone that, you know, is independent, where the Devil card is codependent. And they're looking at this situation and, you know, ultimately separating themselves from it, setting themselves free, or they will be. So that is the reading, water signs. I definitely thank you all for tuning in. As always, you know, sending you guys out love and light. And I will see you all on the next reading. All right? Later.